Natural gas facilities are now under investigation across California over concerns that a massive leak similar to the one in Porter Ranch could happen again.
Joining us this morning, lead attorney James Frantz of the Frantz Law Group has joined with a second law firm to handle more than 500 plaintiffs in the Porter Ranch lawsuit. Welcome.
Good morning.
Thank you for having me, Frank and Jessica.
Yeah, what a mess. And tell us what some of your clients are saying. What do they experience?
We're having people that are going into the emergency room with bloody noses that won't stop bleeding. We have a husband whose wife became dizzy a week after the gas started. She fell, broke her hip. She ended up getting pneumonia. Now she's in hospice. It's a really terrible situation. We have women that are pregnant, clients that are pregnant. They have young children. The children are in and out of the emergency room. In and out of the emergency room. They're sick. They have severe headaches, bleeding, bloody noses. It's a terrible situation. And then they go from being gassed out and then trying to get relocated is another nightmare.
Right, and that's what, the fact that 500 plaintiffs in Porter Ranch, have come to you, and we've seen many of them on our news saying what they're experiencing and going through. And you yourself has mentioned not just everything with their health from lung cancer, DNA damage, irreversible scarring, but the relocation nightmare. We're hearing some people want to be able to move to another area, and that's not a possibility either.
People are describing this as relocation hell. They went from one hell when the gas leaked to cause them all these discomforts, and they have to move out of the school system with their kids. They dislocate their kids. I have people that have special need children, and they have to be in that school. Now they go over to Glendale and other places, and then the gas company relocates them eventually. Sometimes it takes a month. So they're continuing to be exposed to the gas for a month. They're going in and out of the emergency room, and then they get relocated, and then the gas company and Sempra says, well, we're going to bring you back as soon as the leak's capped, right in the middle of the school year. And it's extremely unfair. It's very, very upsetting for our people in the Porter Ranch area.
One of the things that you've included in your lawsuit is real estate devaluation. Why is that?
Well, the real estate's stigmatized now. We have a gas leak with 6 different carcinogens in it. Who is going to buy that property? We've had several folks that have had their property in escrow. The buyers say they're not going to perform. They have little children. They don't want to bring them into the neighborhood. One buyer said, hey, your house is for sale for 1.3. I'll give you 500,000. That's what we're looking at. Wow. No one wants to buy a house in Porter Ranch right now. And then just because they fixed the gas leak, let's say they fixed it at the end of the month, they claim they were going to do. They've got another 80 or 90 wells that are worse, as bad or worse than this one. And when is the next one going to blow? And our experts say it's going to happen within the next 5 years. So that'll be a stigma that's everlasting on the property. And we have a real estate expert that's going to talk about that on the 31st of January at a meeting we're having.
Right, and the fact that there could be more danger out there because of these other wells that you've talked about. What is it, as far as the claim goes, these people getting together, coming to you for some advice and some expertise? Where do they go from here?
From here, well, the ones that are dislocated, relocated, they don't want to come back. But they will have to come back eventually because the gas company is already telling them we're going to only take care of this through the end of March at the latest. So they have to come back. They'll have to hope there's not another blowout that occurs. And then we don't know how much the furniture, the furnishings are contaminated. This is a dangerous gas. All their carpeting, all their draperies, their clothing, their sofas, we don't know. That may be contaminated where it cannot be cleaned. Then that's got to be dealt with. This is a catastrophic event. This is the largest man-made disaster in the United States history right now.
Right, not to mention the greenhouse gases that are being released into the atmosphere. All right, we appreciate your coming in for us. We know you're very busy with all these suits. There will be another large community meeting on Sunday, January 31st at 1 p.m. at the Hilton in Woodland Hills. Attendance at that will be Randall Bell, a property evaluator who assisted with catastrophic events like the BP oil spill, Hurricane Katrina, and the aftermath of the 9/11 terror attacks. Again, James Frantz, thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Pleasure.